some more contrasting colours here so it's actually easier to see the bedding. And when you all get a chance to come in, you'll see you've got church that are sort of interlayered. Some of them look green, some of them look whitish, some of them have this almost cabernet colour to them. So you can actually see the bedding quite well. There's some beautiful examples of folding just here. And there's a number of phases of folding. So straight underneath me you can see here most of the beds look like they're doing this, so they're pretty well vertical. Now again, I'm not sure whether this block in situ, but that's exactly the sort of orientation you would expect for bedding in an accretionary prism. What I can see here underneath me is I can see some very, very tight folds that have actually gone right round like that. Okay, they've been folded. There's a word for that. Does anyone remember?
Recumbent?
I think we went through some terminology in one of the lectures. They're called isoclinal folds because the two limbs of the fold have actually become essentially parallel. Okay, so that's what's happened here. You've got the red and the green shirt folded up like that, and then it's actually been deformed again. You can see there's some more open folds. So those folds that are like that have then been squashed from this way, and they've had that done to them. Okay, so you can see there's open folds wandering down through the actual here. So that's a much weaker deformation than the first one, which made them isoclinal. So at least a couple of phases of deformation. There's some vein arrays here which are running across this way, and they probably relate to the original phase of folding because they're at right angles to this fold axis here, and that's exactly where you'd expect the veins to be popping open. Okay. Now the other question, so you can all get in and sketch that in a moment. There's some folds behind you as well. These ones around this outcrop here are probably the best. The other thing we need to address is go back to the first question, because here's our church in Jasper here. What's Jasper? It's a fancy name for for red chert. So all these rocks here, you've got green chert, you've got reddy coloured chert, you've got white chert, and places along the beach down the southern end there where we couldn't go, there's black chert. They're all pretty much 99% silica. And you're asked here, well, the first question you ask is, are the layers steeply dipping? And we've already really talked about that. Okay, so steep, very steep, which is exactly what you'd expect in an accretionary prism, because everything becomes vertical. Unlike in our 4-arc